Welcome to my Hebrew channel, Milobraik, and today I'm looking at Psalm 5, doing the whole Psalm, 12 verses. That's a little bit of a stretch here, so we're going to move through it very quickly. I'm doing this because of a certain phrase that's in the middle of it. It's te abed, debre, kazav. You destroy, te abed, that's Jehovah, you destroy. Debre, those who speak, Kazav, those who speak lies. And I'm doing this study because we're living in a day and an age when just about a lot of things that are popping up on my wife constantly asking me, is this false news? Is this false news? And it's getting very hard to tell the difference now. So, yeah, time to look at what happens when false news becomes normal. And it's going to be, I think it's getting worse before it's going to get any better. So, but Jehovah destroys those who constantly speak lies, and those things will come back and will cause destruction. Psalm 5, verse 1, Amre ha-aznei Yehovah bina hagigi. This is Givir, ha-oznei, ha-oznai, Jehovah, Amri, my words, Beni, consider, study, okay, looking between, B'nai, Hagigi, my groaning. Gigi almost sounds the same here. Gigi. Verse 2, Ha kishba lekol, shavi, malchi ve'elochai, ki elecha, et palal. Give attention, ha kishba, lekol, to the call or my cry, Shiva, to the call or the voice of my cry. Okay, the call Shivi, the voice of my cry. Malchi, my king and my God. This is Jehovah is my king. Jehovah is my God. Ki elecha, for to you. Et hapalel, I am praying. This is a hitpael, prefixed with both the aleph tau, the front here, first person with the aleph here, and so it's causative and it's reflexive in a sense. I am praying to you, and I have a cause to pray to you as well. So it palil, I'm speaking to you. If it would be a total causative hitpail, you'd have a hey here with a hirik, but this is et pail, very similar, but in the first person, of course. Yehovah baboker tishma koli. Boker ish aroch lecha azafe. Okay, Jehovah in the morning, boker. And this is a milad accenting because we have milad accenting on this particular root, bet kofresh, you'll have morning. If you stick a milra accenting on this thing, you're gonna have cattle, bakar. So boker is morning, bakar is cattle. So careful where the accenting goes on this one. So one of those places where accenting does help a lot. Yehovah Boker Tishma Koli, because you listen to my voice. Boker, in the morning. Roch, I am putting in order, I arrange myself. This is Ta'roch's Shulchan. This is the same verb as found in Psalm 23, setting out a table, setting out myself. Okay, Ta'roch, Eharoch, first person here. Eharoch, I'm arranging myself and setting myself out before you, Jehovah. Ve'azema, and then you will, and then I will watch. Okay, azema, azefa, azefe. Ki lo, because you are not el hafetz, a God who delights or has happiness in al hafetz, rasha of wickedness. Ata, you. Okay, you're not a God of wickedness. Lo ye guru ha ra, evil does not live with, dwell with. This is gur, it's living temporarily. It cannot even live a short time with. So that's what it's saying here. Lo yeguru ha, will not live even a short time with you. Lo yit azvu, and they will not stand, they won't be firm. Okay. Olim, that is the arrogant. And so this is also another hit pile. This is in third person. Okay. So yit azibu, okay, they will not stand before the arrogant ones will not stand before They get in front of enecha, in front of your eyes. Shanechata, you hate, call all pole, all those who make, who do things. Aven, those makers of iniquity, those workers of iniquity. Pal is very well known. Pet Aleph, Pet Ayin Lamed is something that's done or worked or manufactured. Po Ale, Aven, those who make evil. Psalm 5, verse 6. Ta'abed, our verse we're looking at here. Ta'abed devarecha, devarech kazev. You destroy. This is Alabet Dalet, which we find in Abaddon, the destroyer, also used to describe Satan. Satan is the destroyer. And the same sense of powerful destruction, Jehovah also has this capacity, of course. So, Ta'abed, okay, you destroy. The devarech, that is those speaking kazav, lies, those who speak the lie. Ish damim u mirma, and those who are bloodthirsty, damim of bloods, okay, damim plural here, mirma, deceitful, tabed, you hate, and Jehovah hates those people here that are bloodthirsty, those who are deceitful. Psalm 5, verse 7, Ve'ani berov hasdeha avot. A great contrast here, okay? And I, in the amplitude or the extension, okay, the abundance of berov, hasdeha, of your grace, avo, I am coming, beiteha, to your house. Ish esh techave. This is a ishpael, okay? And it's a two-lettered suffix prefix, but the second one of them went into the middle of the root here, so it's also causative and reflexive. Okay, I am bowing down. Okay, I'm falling to the ground in awe. Al hakechal, to your hekal, kadoshecha, that is to your holy temple. Be yir'ahecha, in fear of you. Okay, be yir'ahecha, in awe of you. Jehovah nichni. Find this also in Psalm 23, same root here. You're seeing roots popping up that are similar here. This is one of them again. Jehovah nichni be sadiktecha, in your righteousness, leman, at the cause of Sore, those who are my enemies, those who are against me, those who criticize me. Shorai. Yatzar lefanai derecha, and make straight before me your way. I would like to have that good way of Jehovah in front of me, straight as an arrow, in obedience to Him. So beautiful petition here on the part of King David. Ki ein be pihu nechonam. And here's something very true. But because there is not bepicha, in their mouths of them, nochana, any certainty. And this is from the kafnun root, means yes, and nachon, certainly, and something that can be said yes to. Okay, something that we can live with. Okay, nachona. There's nothing that's of certainty in the lives, in the mouths of the ones who speak lies. Kirbam, that is their insides. Havot, are rotten, are evil. Karev, kaber, pitahu, petuha, gur, geronam. That is their throats, garunam, are a grave that is open. Okay, has an open mouth grave. You're going to fall into it if you follow them, into the heading for the grave. Lishonam, that is their tongue. Yehalikon, they flatter. Wow, pretty powerful words against those who go fast and furious with the truth. Psalm 5, verse 10. Ashimem, Elohim, destroy them, punish them. Elohim, God. Yapul, they fall. Me moazotechem. They fall from their own schemes. Okay, and this is often what happens: the lies and the schemes and the plotting and the evil things they're doing brings down their own falling. Okay, yefolu, they fall. Berov, in the because of their many. Pe she hem, because of their many crimes. Had din mu, you drive them out. Ki maru bach, they have rebelled against you, against Jehovah. And now back to the people who live in God, live in thankfulness, and live in service to God, and faithfulness to God. Yishmahu, and then they are happy, joyful, they rejoice. Kol hotse, those who take refuge, bach, in you. Leolam, Yareninu, forever they are rejoicing. Renenu, okay, Reni is to be joyful. Yarenenu, Va tasek, and then you defend. Al lomo, you defend upon them. Ve ya al latsu, and then they rejoice. Bach, and you. This one ends with the Shabbat here, so with the comments here. Bach, same thing though. They rejoice in you. Ohev, oheve, shimcha, those who are loving to your name. Okay, osheve. Oheve, shimcha, those who are loving to your name. Hiata, ta barech, sadik Yehovah, ke zina, rishon, ta ternu, because you, Tabarech, bless, Sadiq, the righteous, O Jehovah, Yehovah. Ka zina, because as a shield, like a shield. Zina, you can almost hear the zing of the plate here. Zina, very similar to what you saw in Psalm 150, the sound of this plate here, the shield. Zina, rishon, of your favor. Ta aruna, you surround him or them. So you surround those who need protection. So in this day and age, if you find people or websites or news sources or whatever providing all kinds of evil news, check it very carefully. Don't just turn everything off, because there's so much of the bad stuff out there. But be very distinguishing. I'm learning to look at the comment sections and see if there are many other people who know their stuff probably better than what I do. I check those things out, and then I certainly have learned not to trust what's coming over the internet. And there are a lot of people telling a lot of lies. So be very careful. Invite you to just take your printed Bible and open it. That's been very carefully studied, translated, edited, and you most certainly find the truth in there. So don't at this point in time, be very careful with the information you glean off the internet. It can send you down a trail that can lead to a destruction. If you believe the lies that are being told nowadays, most certainly the results are going to be very bad. And I invite you to look very carefully what you can see with your own eyes and what you're living in your own life, and make your decisions based on things you see directly and not on things you're just hearing over the internet. The internet is a tremendous tool for putting out a lot of information, but unfortunately, a lot of that is falsehood. And as the psalm says very clearly, all that kind of falsehood will be severely punished by Jehovah. So be careful when you are saying things one to one to a person, and also what you're saying out on the internet. Make sure it's the truth. And I base all of my studies directly on what I read in the scriptures, and you can check it out in your Hebrew book and your Bible. Check it out. Make sure that what's being said is true. So God bless, and God be with you until the next time.